In this video, I'm going to be trading OTC currency assets on the Pocket Option platform utilizing three indicators. The first indicator is going to be the DeMarker indicator here. This is the signal line here of the DeMarker. The RSI indicator here, this is the signal line of the RSI indicator, as well as two simple moving averages here. Gus Schmidt here, and I'm back with a new trading video. So I'm going to be trading OTC assets as it's the weekend here. Only OTC assets are available. So when I click on my assets icon here, I have all my OTC assets with the highest payouts checked off. And that way they appear at the top of the chart here in this vertical pattern here. For my candlestick chart, I have my candle set to 1 minute or M1 here, regular Japanese candles. And for my trade timer, I have my trade time set to 3 minutes. So I'm going to be taking three fast 3-minute trades while looking at these 1-minute candles. I'll show you the indicator settings at the end of the video, so please watch the video till the end of the trading session. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and look for my first trade setup. Okay, so I'm on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar OTC here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a short here, a 3-minute short at this level. And the reason why I took the short here is we have this fast SMA line, the green SMA crossing over the white SMA, crossing below the white SMA, excuse me, in a downward direction. Secondly, the DeMarker signal line has hit the red 30 line here, uh, and it's holding steady. And then thirdly, the RSI line here, this RSI signal line is holding below the 50 line here, the gray 50 line here. So all of these confluences suggest a continued a bearish push to the downside over the next 3 minutes. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 3 minutes. Okay, so that trade was in the money. It was a close trade, but there was a last push in the last few seconds. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for our next trade setup. Okay, so I'm on the USD INR OTC pair, and I just took a short at this level here, a put trade, a sell trade. And the reason why I took the trade is here, first of all, we're seeing this fast SMA line crossing the white SMA here in a downward direction. Secondly, the DeMarker signal line has crossed below the red 30 line here in a downward direction. And then thirdly, we have the RSI signal line crossing below the 50 level here. So all three of these confluences suggest a bearish push, a bearish trend in the next 3 minutes. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the trade to expire at the end of the 3 minutes. Okay, so that trade was in the money. So let me pause the video and look for our next trade setup. Okay, so I just spotted a trade on the Great British Pound Aussie dollar here. So the slow SMA line, the faster SMA line crosses the white slower SMA line here in an upward direction. That's the first signal. Secondly, the DeMarker signal line crossed above the green 70 line here in an upward direction. And then thirdly, we have the RSI signal line crossing above the mid 50 line here, this gray mid 50 line. So all three of these confluences suggest a continued bullish trend. So that's why I took the buy trade here, the call trade, and we're also seeing a sort of a bullish price action currently in the price of the Great British Pound Aussie Dollar OTC. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 3 minutes. Okay, so that trade was also in the money. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and look for another trade setup. Okay, so I'm back on the USD COP OTC pair, and I just took a short trade at this level here. And the reason why I took the short is we see here the green fast SMA line crossing over the slower SMA line here in a downward direction. And then secondly, the DeMarker indicator here is the signal line is hovering below the 30 line here, the red 30 line. And thirdly, we have the RSI line, signal line, below the mid 50 line here, the gray 50 line here. So all of these confluences, these three confluences suggest the cross, the signal line below the 30 line here, and the RSI line below the 50 line suggests a continued bearish momentum to the downside over the next 3 minutes. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 3 minutes. Okay, so that trade was in the money. We had a great trading session here, all winners. Okay, so the indicator settings here. So let's start with the moving average lines here. So the first moving average here, which is let's see, the green, actually the faster moving average is set to 8 period SMA. The second moving average line, which is the slower moving average line, it's set to a period of 19 SMA, which was the white line. I set it to 3 pixels. I've set all my indicator settings to 3 pixels so we can see the lines better. The DeMarker indicator, I've set the period to 9. Style settings, like I said, I've set all the line widths to 3 pixels for the 70 to 30 in the main line. And for the RSI indicator, we have the period set to 9. And then the style settings, of course, all the line widths I've set to 3 pixels for all the lines here. Okay. And like I mentioned before, my candlestick candles are set to 1 minute M1. And the trade time I took was 3 minutes. So I took 3 minute trades while looking at these 1-minute candlestick charts. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends and colleagues. I have a link to the trading platform in the video comments or the video description or the channel bio. I've also been risking maybe about 2% of my capital on each trade. The idea is you want to grow your account slowly but surely. You don't want to risk high percentages of your capital because they can lead to huge losses. And with binary options, you need to show if the average rate of return on an asset is around 80%. Some of them are higher here, some of them are lower. But on average, if the rate of return on an asset is 80%, you need to show a 70% win rate in order to grow your account. So don't trade more than 5% of your capital on each trade. Thereby, you'll be able to grow your account. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Gus Schmidt.